when I found out my son was autistic, I'm ashamed to say I would have given huge amounts of money if a pill existed to take it away.
Jessie, what would be your advice to a pair of parents, mother, father, who've just received an autism diagnosis for their child, and on that alone, they are incredibly worried. They are worried for their child. What can you say to them to kind of assuage that fear?
What do you have to fear? I mean, there's lots of very, very highly successful autistic people walking this planet. Many of them who are very happy. I think just from a parenting perspective, it involves more parental input to have a happy neurodivergent child. And that is because of the way the structures are in terms of schooling. So it's perfectly possible to have a happy child, but it often requires more parental input. And I'm not saying it isn't challenging, it is. But, I don't think I know any parents who, once they get their head around things, kind of at the end of it, wish their child wasn't autistic, because they love the child for who they are. And like, if in the early days when I found out my son was autistic, I'm ashamed to say I would have given huge amounts of money if a pill existed to take it away. And now, God, that thought, it gives me makes me feel sick. It gives me the shivers, because my eldest son is extremely bright. He's just so thoughtful and lovely and such a great friend. And he always thinks about my point of view as a son, I mean, quite unusually so. And the idea that I wanted to change who he was, it's absurd. So I would try and give people that message that, you may feel something in a knee-jerk reaction now, but that is based on centuries of misinformation and, misery narrative. But, I promise you'll come out the other end and love your child exactly for who they are. And that the autism is a key part of that.